Here in the wild blue yonder, wishing the way of the wild, wondering what the world is gonna bring. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Great Taz once again, and we have another replay for you. This replay will be of myself, of course, and we will be playing the AMX 30. This is a Tier 9 French medium tank. This is the alternate line of French mediums, being the non-Autoloading French line. So this has standard loading principles. This is a Tier 10 battle, and this battle will take on steps in the encounter mode. Now let's get on with the game. Alright, as you can see, like I said, this is encounter mode, and you can see my tracking up here. I'm heading off to the west, or the one line, because it's the closest location to get to. Now, as you notice, my whole team seems to be going the other way. And I come over here because it affords the opportunity, the chance to, if played right, to get around behind your enemy, especially if your enemy goes straight for the cap. And here's the M48. I'm asking for help, maybe, and the patent tells me to go to stinking... to go away and go the other side. But I know that in any game, if you leave a flank wide open, you will lose. And that is what I am trying to negate. And the patent tells me, well, die alone. And then, lo and behold, we're having a little conversationally argument about, the whole west side. And, I tell them if you ignore a flank, you end up losing. Conway agrees with me, and the patent finally says, yep, okay, I agree with you, but no heavies will go that way. Now, we got new heavies, 3 heavies in the middle, and a couple, we have the FV 4005 over here, Tiger 2 not far, and there we take out the IS-3. Now, he was peeking. He was hit by the FV, which knocked him down almost to no life, and then I took the final kill shot. Now, we still have quite a few of the enemy team that is unspotted, and we do hear that little siren, which means they are in the base. Now, I come around this corner. I did not spot those two. I'm not sure who did spot them. I'm thinking the FV did, just because he's higher up. There I am spotted, and the simple fact that there was a big explosion right there. And stuff like that. So here, we now have some heavies. Our VKs are coming over this way, which is we're really grateful for in the long run. It's good to have a couple heavies over here. I mean, I can do the the speed damage there. I was kind of not looking where I should have been, and the Lorraine 40 ton got by me with 0 damage. But the Tiger 2 takes care of that rather quickly, and then he gets taken care of rather quickly by the 40 ton. So we got the 2 VKs over here, and we got the FV, and we got myself. And we're just going to let, things play out as they do. Now, the 40 ton is going to sit here and play peekaboo, while the 1-4 is going to come around and get pummeled by the VKs. And maybe the... excuse me. Sorry, I had to mute my mic there for a second. And I still had it come out anyways. And the VKs pull around the corner. So we had, the rain took out the FV. So now it's just us, the 2 VKs and myself. And I'm trying to play strategically here. In ways of actually trying to find and get shots. I peek up over the ridge to hopefully get behind him, and I spot this 263. It's just not good. That means now it's a 4-on-3 situation, and I'm trying to peek, maybe to get a spot on something else. I'm backing off a little bit, and still attempts to get around. I'm not sure what that turd is doing in the M40 41 Bulldog. But I'm pulling back because tank's not really an enclosed fighter. Now I get hit by the 40 ton, but I pull back around the corner so I can give the VK some long range support. And then I pull back and I zoom in and hope that the VK can back up and let the enemies come around in front of him. Now he's attempting to back up and use his platoon mate's body, which is a smart move. Their other portion of their teammate or platoon mate is in the Carnarvon Action X. There we get a shot in on the Jagdtiger, but miss, and he takes a shot. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can do to help the VK other than, sit here and reload because the Lorraine actually backed up into him. Now, I'm over here by myself, but we still have the Artie who is shooting this general direction. And it looks like the 704 is coming this way. And then we got the 101, which might be pointing this direction. I don't exactly know. Now, we're going to go up here, and I'm going to go down through the middle. This will hopefully allow me to get some side shots on these enemies over here as they push in towards our starting area and towards the 704. And I want to do this because I want the side shots. There we got one front shot into the Lorraine 40 ton, but we take a shot from him also. And so that's the only damage we've taken is from a 40 ton. Now I'm continuing to move forward, and I'm letting them see this and hopes that maybe some of them will peel back off and decide to turn around and head back to base. Now, I should be unspotted at this point, so I'm going to peek back up, take a shot at the 40 ton, and unfortunately miss. And I was spotted, so that makes it less likely. And they know I didn't go all the way back to base. So I'll peek up again, take a shot, and hit the AMX M4. All right, we drop that down to 4%. And then we're going to wait a couple more seconds until we're unspotted, which we should be at now. And now we're going to continue on. Now we got the 704 and the SU-101 pointing that general direction and hopes that they'll do something. Now, our eastern team, and we were spotted again, taking it was Lorraine or the AMX, not sure. It looks like it was probably the AMX since the damage was there. Now, our east team is doing well, and we spot the Artie. Now, this was my main intent for coming back this general direction, was to get rid of the artillery. When we get going, we're moving as fast as we can to get around him. We do a good job, get beside him. He fires for no apparent reason, maybe out of frustration, and then we finally take him out. I'm pretty sure my east team can take care of the Scorpion and the 215B. I've left my west team alone with 2 tanks, and I'm sitting here trying to decide which way to go. So I look at the minimap and realize that it was a 2-on-2, now a 2-on-1 situation over there. And then it's a 3-on-2 situation on the west, so I'm heading back in attempts to give some helping hand. Here I peek over their ridge, and I get a nice shot in on the... it was a nice shot if it would have hit. On the Jagdtiger, the 40 ton goes after the 101, and does not get the 101 dead. He ends up dead by my shot. And then we get to the Jagdtiger taking out our 704, but the 101 takes out their Jagdtiger. And here we have the 263. I move into a position where I'm trying to quick shot, and I notice he's not moving and he's not turning. So either he disconnected or he either disconnected or he deserted. Not sure which, but there I track him, get some track assist damage from the artillery hitting him, and here we're just going to sit here and just go ahead and officially take him out and finish him off and call it an end of the game. Now, if you look at our stats here on the screen, we're short of high caliber by 11,039, but we got 1139, but we got 3,639. So high caliber in this battle would have been 4,778 damage. We got 433 assists due to the track on the object there, the 263 at the end. And we did an all-around good job. Spotted 3, damaged 5, destroyed 4. So, an all-around good game. Now, let's go ahead and take a moment, and we're going to work our way right on over to Watt Records here. And here we go. All right, we're over here on Watt Record. And again, like I've said before, I prefer Watt Record over Watt Replays just because of the simple stuff like tells you where you got your assist damage and stuff like that. So, it was a second-class battle, which was not bad. We got Fighter and Fire for Effect. Now, we did not get any heroic medals, which is fine and dandy. Our second class comes from the 1098 experience. We were second overall in our second overall in damage, second overall in experience earned. The only one that got any more was the Carnarvon Action X, and that was because of the side he went. Now, of course, if you look, I really only dealt with one tier 9. Oh, 2 tier 9s. And then some tier, and the rest were tier 8s. So that's partially the reason I didn't get quite as much experience as the Carnarvon Action X. Probably dealt with the other two, dealt with some 10s. Since it was a tier 10 battle. And we didn't. And overall, it was, like I said, it was a good battle. We fired 15 shots, 12 hit, 11 penetrated. And we only had 258 of our 3,639 damage from over 300 meters. So everything was within medium range, you could say, which is not a problem. Overall, damaged 5, destroyed 4. We had 56.2 thousand credits, roughly 24,000 in repairs and resupply. So we ended up with 32.2 thousand. So actually, it was almost literally 24,000 credits. So I said 24,000. It was a first time. A first battle today, so it was my 2 times, so I got 3,294, which all goes to getting me that much closer to getting the AMX 30B, which is one of those tanks that's up in the air. Not sure whether it's better, not sure where it's worse, but what do we know? We don't really know a lot, so there's not a lot we can do about it. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say this. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you did not and thinks it deserves, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. If you have a comment or question, go ahead and go down to the comment section and comment. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead, please. At this time, click the subscription button or click the avatar icon that's going to come up here momentarily. And please share this around to your friends. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Twitter. Twitter. That sounded a little awful the way it came out the first time, and it's not what I meant. But share it around. I'm always looking for more subscribers. I'd love to get to 100 and even 1,000. So help me out, ladies and gentlemen. This is Great Taz, and I am signing off. We will see you within the world of tanks. Have a great day.